Hello everyone, Enixis here. Welcome to What's Next, my series on exploring the next demos and a bit of game design research for myself. Today, we have Trials Survivors. And the reason that this particular game caught my eye, we're witch. We are a witch in this game. Let me move over, because my hat is huge. I don't wear this very often, because it's too big. But let me run you through what we got here. So it is a Bullet Heaven style game. However, as you can see, it's a bit more 3D, very colorful. That was the big thing that caught my eye. But we play a witch, a wizard. We're casting spells and doing cool attacks, which appeals to me in particular, as you can see. So it is just a $10 game. It does look to have a early access roadmap, so there is more coming. Again, it's another game where it's not labeled as early access. I'm curious why. But alas, it does have a roadmap. It came out June 8th this year. Obviously on Steam it says otherwise, but that's when this is dated. But yeah, the big thing for me personally was just, I like the colors and the spell effects. That really caught my eye. It looks really, really clean. Just going in initially, we know what we can expect from this style of game. Meta progression, you get different spells, you do more and more and fight loads of monsters. This is a very familiar genre. We've done some already on the channel. So for the demo today, I like, by the way, for the Steam page, they do actually say what the demo will include. That's very cool. I actually really like that. So we're going to have access to 2 of the classes, and a handful of the spells and augments and stuff. And we'll have 1 map, which is fine. Perfectly fine. I'm curious, does it tell us how many classes there are? No. Let me give its roadmap a little read. Ooh, they will want to add co-op. That's kind of cool. I've mentioned on the other Bullet Heavens we've done. I haven't played a ton of a genre. It's basically just HoloCure. So I don't know if co-op multiplayer is in any other ones. So that's cool. That actually sounds a lot of fun. I know League of Legends, they had a temporary game event that was essentially this. Obviously that was multiplayer. That was a lot of fun. But yeah, so that's the gist of the game. You can see our trailer here. I really like the color. Ooh, that system looked interesting. Kind of reminded me of Hades there. It was like characters popping up. I guess we'll see. Okay. That will do to explain the game. Because, I mean, the Steam page says all the words we expect, right? So, let's get in game and see how it differs. Okay. I shrunk myself a bit, because I'd like to try and keep the hat. We'll see how much I'm blocking. I may take it off, but I don't have many excuses to wear my hat. I'm covering demo stuff. Let's move ourselves over so we can read what this says. So demo contains progression elements. So we do have access to that. Class levels, so those will carry over. Always a good thing for the game demos, if stuff carries over. Because I feel like that tends to be a reason for people not to play demos, is it kind of feels like a waste. So making sure you mention this, I feel, is very important. So we'll have 2 classes, 3 constellations. We're not sure what constellations are. Progression between classes is global, capped at 15 in the demo. Fair enough. Okay. We got their links here. What do we got for settings? If I master window, pause game in background. Graphics. Photos window, screens, settings, sure. And sound. Okay. Just wanted to look. Okay. Let's have a look. So move with WASD. Aim with the mouse. Attack. Swap. Oh. It's gone. I hope those last 2 weren't important. Actually, can we... Oh wait, there's no setting for controls? Oh wait, it's here. Aha. Swap skill, QE, utility skill, auto target. Utility skill. So I don't see any spot on our bar for utility skills. Maybe we don't have one yet. Swap skill. So presumably we have these at least 4 skills. So we have a health. I'm not sure what this green circle would be. I like that little character walking animation. Oh, Leo. Interesting. Even the heavens bow to my pride. So it... Oh, maybe this is what the constellations is? So when I compared it to, like, Hades, maybe that is actually kind of accurate. So fire. So we got some damage. Damage and damage multiplier. What's the difference then? Feels weird to have a damage and a multiplier. That feels strange. More projectiles seems better though. I like the little models. They're cute. Little skeletons. There is a lot, huh? A lot quite fast. Oh, I like our little guy. What looks like, was it like Black Mage from Final Fantasy? So we could get a new spell, a new skill. Chance to ignite is a rare. Oh, we already have ignite, just increases. I think we want a new skill. Let's get a new skill. So it's on our bar. So it looks like how it works. I can't change skill. I'm curious why. Oh, they all died. See, it says projectile. Are we shooting more projectiles? Oh, now I notice. I didn't notice the 2. Aquarius. I'm seeing a theme in these Constellations. Sky bearers of rivers and rain. Now we get some ice spells. So these are all skills. Slow moving frost balls that pierce everything, deal cold damage. Aqua ball that deals damage. Shoots projectiles that have an insta-kill. I kind of like the stationary thing. That sounds interesting. Oh, okay. So it looks like for our skills, we have a certain amount of slots to upgrade them. So I've done 2 projectile counts. Interesting. So that there's general buffs and then skill specific augmenting we can do. Okay. I still can't change skill, so it does look like the other 2 are auto casting. Let me out. Oh, we got hit. Well, that did a lot of damage. Oh, Ursa Major. I mean, I do quite like the art. Very pretty. The storms roar, the bears spark. Chain lightning. Herald of thunder. Just strikes a random enemy. I am a sucker for lightning spells. I guess we'll do the uncommon. The rarity surely means something. Chain lightning's always fun. So I will say, on a very subjective personal level, I am really enjoying this. I am a sucker for wizards and feeling like a wizard. And I am quite enjoying this. So we only have room for 1 more skill, so I guess we won't take a skill. Let's wait until we find something cool, maybe. I also quite like how smooth this feels. We have a timer ticking. Will that just be the end of the mission, maybe? Collect the reward. Okay. Nice. Let's make the fireball bigger. There's a reward over here somewhere. Oh, that was our utility. We have a little... Oh, that's what the green circles are. We have a dash. Now there's a little burn. Very cool. Okay. And presumably each of the different classes will do it differently. Because otherwise they would have just said dash, right? Instead of utility skill. Chill chance. So this is a teeny complaint that I've brought up some other times, is I would like the ability to know what this is. Like air effect, I can intuit. Cold damage, I can intuit. Chill chance, I can't intuit. Because different games, that will mean different things. So I don't know what this means. It could be a chance to slow, it could be a chance to insta-kill. Like there's a lot of things that could be. Neat. So we go for the portal. Ooh, fast loading. To be as many elite monsters as possible before time runs out. Oh, we have a time trial. So oh, it's probably these big glowing ones, eh? see if it counts. It does count. Okay, we need to kill 3. So we need 2 more. Which means we have to go find them. Don't see any there. We got a new enemy, but these bats. Gotta find them. Where are they? Must be just hanging like near the ends of the edges of the maps, maybe. Or maybe they wait to spawn. I'm not sure. More chaining. This place sucks. I don't want to be here. This place is not much better. Okay, so there's one more somewhere. Ow. That's quite fast. Okay. Oh, we can sort of curve our dash. It does look like it does damage. So it is like a real burn field it's doing. Which is cool. Okay, so we killed all we needed. Now we just need to live. Can I go through here? Oh, I can't go over it. I can't dash over it either. I feel like I should be able to dash over that wall because it's so small. That's just me though. These are kind of basic, but I do kind of like it. Ow. I was hoping it would invincibility be slightly longer. Well, that was embarrassing. But now we see what the overworld looks like. What do we got here? Edit. Oh, these will be the classes. Okay, so we have Pyromancer and Electromancer. I feel like it's a logical, assumption jump to go, it's element based. So it is at least a cold mancer. cold mancer? What's this? These are relics. Oh, okay, so we did see this in the trailer. So it looks like you unlock stuff, and if anyone's played, I guess, Nier Automata, how they did their system is what I think it's working. We have a certain amount of points you can spend, and you assign them, choosing from a long list. I'm assuming that's how it's working. Maybe other games have done it, but Nier's the one that comes to mind. I wonder what this is. It's unavailable in the demo. That's presumably another level, maybe? I like that. I will say, after some of the games we've played... Ooh. That's fun. For some of the games we played, it's actually quite nice having something that feels like it's not having any issues. Like Wind and Bear of the Storm. Yeah, sort of same again. I don't know what shock chance is, Could be stun, could be a dot. We'll see if we can notice. We won't be able to notice a dot, but we could notice stuns. See, I can see they're sparking. So I'm assuming they're now shocked. I just don't know what it does. Oh, we have a blink. I like a blink. In my biased opinion. Oh, it kills like everything. Yeah, 2 more projectiles. I do like how it rebounds off walls. That's fun. Again, I really like spell effects so far in this game. Oh. Ailment duration. Okay, so shock is an ailment. We figured that out. Still can't tell you what it does. I wonder if this blink can take us over walls. Let's find out. Oh, this one does. We took a bunch of damage there. Random lightning? Yeah, alright. It's not the most useful, but maybe it gets better as we level it. Let's see if we can stay pure lightning for this one. See if that's possible. I like all the projectiles. Rarity upgrade. Is this upgrading our previous card, perhaps? I'm not sure. Sure. Oh, there's Leo. Well, we failed that plan. Okay, so we are taking fire. I mean, let's try a different one. We didn't try this rolling magma. Let's try this one. A bit more like bouncing magma, but... a lot more AoE on this basic attack. Yeah, we can do chain lightning. And again, we'll save our last skill for maybe something cool. Try and get another cool lightning spell, maybe. Yeah, that auto is quite satisfying. There we go. Aquarius. So we know these are the only 3 anyway. I guess we're forced to take a skill. I assume this here is a reroll. Currency that can be used to alter card draws. Why wouldn't they just say reroll? Maybe it's not a reroll. Let's do Frost Ball. That's a new one. Let's do more projectiles. Let's do more projectiles. Okay, so I can have manual control over some of these. So I could choose which one I want to auto sort of aim. I like that. This is actually something I wanted in when we played. Oh god, what was it called? Starforged Legacy, when we played that. I sort of wanted manual control over one weapon, not all of them. Because again, my basis is Holocure, right? I liked having control over something. So I quite like this system of you know, choosing which one I do. We don't get control over all of them. I assume it's the ones that... Well, no, because I feel like I'd want control over the storm. Obviously the random attack one I don't care, but... I like placing of the storm. I kind of want to be able to control that. Okay, let's try not to die this time. I have to go kill certain elites again. There he is. Okay, he got slowed, so I assume that's the chill. We haven't quite figured out what shock does yet, because it's not a stun. Yeah, right. There's AoEs. We don't have a ton. A lot of ours are just projectiles, but... Again, running nice and smooth. I know one of my concerns of a, well, this is, you know, you can see it's a 3D game. One of my concerns over 3D over 2D was, is it going to be more demanding as far as the, you know, how much is on the screen? That was sort of a concern. I haven't noticed anything yet. Admittedly, we're on level 2. So we'll see how far we can take it and see if we run into any performance hiccups. But so far, I think we're fine. I gotta say, I'm liking this this basic a lot more. Can we just go mono projectile count? Make this basic shoot loads. It's very silly. So let's try manually controlling another one. Give our chain lightning. I was tracking my mouse there for a second. Let's increase the lightning damage to the random. Quite satisfying. Ooh, do we do more damage? Get even more projectiles. Let's see if we can save for not a common. Let's just increase our health. Okay. We have already gone further. Destroy as many totems as possible. Oh, well. This, presumably. Okay, that's one. Kind of interesting, having to fight something you can't sort of kite. Makes for an interesting objective in these styles of games. Because kiting is kind of the whole gimmick, right? Okay. It's two more. Air damage increase. Oh, hop over the wall. I like that blink. I take away my complaint about the dash not being able to cover the wall. Because this can. All is forgiven. So I think it'd still be nice if that dash could go over the small wall on some of these maps. Smack, smack, smack. We're just sort of attacking our bouncing enclosed area here. Stupid elite, get out of here. Well, we've done that objective. Uncommon projectile count. No, we could do better. Oh, elite bat. Get out of here. Almost there. No. Woo. Chest. Alright, onwards. Ritual. Totems again. Oh, we don't have any walls, though. Oh, not as many walls. We're definitely going to be a little worse on this. I do kind of like... Star Wars Legacy did this too. I wonder if it's a newer trend for these, this genre. And instead of just sort of endlessly killing, you are trying to do a thing. Right, you have some objective. I think that's all fine as long as there's enough variety and as long as it's interesting enough. Like, I like this idea of having to alternate between height and stand still, sort of deal with these objectives. Some skeletons are red. I guess that's just a new enemy type. rare. Ooh, Pierce? Okay, we'll take Pierce on our Spark and finish it. That seems very good. Yeah, like, see, numbers are getting up sort of high, so it's hard for us to just sort of stand here and attack it. Part of that is there's no walls, right? That's sort of what we've been relying on. That's an elite. Come on. Die. Ow. Okay, we finally got an upgrade for that crossbow, so maybe it's now useful. Okay. We still got 2 more to go. Presumably they're in the top corner here. Yep. Let me just sort of hug it, maybe. Oh, we're not going to be able to do all 4. We got 3 of them. I guess that'll have to do. Yeah, right. Stage 5, survive. Simple enough. Again, we got new walls. I'll just shoot the way my orbs aren't. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, God. Oh, there's a lot. Oh boy, there's a lot. Okay, we can make a breakthrough here. No, we can't. Oh God. Oh geez, there's a lot. We're having to use our dash a lot more. Maybe a small thing I would change in the UI. I kind of wish I could see my dashes on the character, because that's where I've been looking, right? Rather than looking down, then I have to look away. Shoot 1 spark upon impact. It is destroyed and generates bouncing sparks. Interesting. Oh, jeez. Okay, so it's like Dupa upgraded now. Holocure did something similar, although their system worked quite differently. Ooh, that's actually really satisfying. Oh, okay. And it resets, and now we can rebuild it. Ah. I like. Very cool. That's what I want to see in these types of games. Look at them. This spell is huge. This got easy all of a sudden. I like it. I like it. We still don't know what shock does. So it's awkward to want to upgrade it, because I don't know. Like, is it a dot maybe? I can see these are like, these are struck. So many of them are shocked. I just don't know what it does. God, it's killing so many. Thank God there's the auto pickup. Trying to pick up all of this is a nightmare. Look at this, there's so much. Crazy. Let's just do a damage upgrade. Tick, 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 tick. Sure. Here's more. Chill, because we know that one's a slow, and that's useful. Oh, is that the end? 5 levels? Oh, I think it did say 5, didn't it? Yeah, I think it did say 5. Okay, okay. So we have access to some relics here. So you see we have 4 slots, and they have a varying in ability here. Bleed. None of our spells inflicted bleed. I guess that's a hint at another element. We got chill, heal. We saw heal pickups, right? Maybe there's some heal skills. I mean, yeah, I do like this visually. Sort of how it fills up. That is quite satisfying. And then we can just freely change this, yeah. Oh, you can have a builds. So we have 3 Electromancer builds here. Okay. Let's go back to Pyro. So we have access to this. So it is just this. Nothing else here, right? Nope. Okay. Let's try and do a Pyro run. Let's try auto-targeting. Does it auto-shoot? It does. Okay. Let's try this. Let's go, hands off. Because I assume it's just auto-targeting at the closest. Yeah. So you can just sort of select those with WASD as well. Space is confirmed. So if you want to just chill, you can just do it all with one hand. What do we think the other elements are? It's definitely going to be a cold water one, right? Bleed. What do we think has bleed? Choose a shallow salvo of cold projectiles. Oh, we've seen that every time. We haven't taken it. So we'll do that. That's the one we haven't done yet. Can insta-kill. Oh god, there's that low. Ow. I definitely like the blink more. Because I kind of like the explosion at the end. Makes it quite satisfying to use. It's a shame, because I like this model more. I like its little hat. It'll do damage. First, a major. So we've done all of these. I guess we'll do the rare random lightning. Our goal is basically just see if we can level up the stuff we didn't level up before. So we're not going to take Spark, because we saw the peak of Spark. Ooh, what's this dice? Maybe that just gives us a reroll. Because I didn't see it do anything. It did, we're up to 4. There you go. Projectile duration. Projectile duration is weird, because unless you have Pierce, it doesn't matter. Frostball, we had Frostball last time. Basically, I think we're looking for the skills we had as fire before, so we didn't really get to use them. Because I died embarrassingly. I tried AoE. It's single targets. I'm not sure if the AoE will do anything. We'll try. If it hits more people, like, that's cool. Okay, we have the elite one again. Gotta go find them. There's one. Trying to watch closely to see. Yeah, okay, so that random lightning is actually doing AoE because it's big enough. That's good to know. Oh boy. We could do the Aqua Ball. We didn't really get to use that before. Same as the Storm, the Meteor Storm. We didn't really get to use that either. So we'll take that if we see it. You know, it's the same tune. There's not much variety in this music. It is catchy though. As you can kind of tell, I'm just sat here humming to it. It's hard to judge that. We could do Chain Lightning. We didn't get to do a ton with it last time. Yeah, alright, we'll take it. We're not much of a fire mage. One fire spell. Ooh, projectile speed. That's a lot of max health increase. Do we need projectile speed increase? Really? I don't think so. Let's do health. I'm bad at using this dash. I need the health. So amusingly, our Fireball and Ice thing kind of share the same cooldown. So doing auto-targeting, they just end up shooting the same thing mostly. Probably would be better if I took a direct control. Assuming direct control. And Mass Effect fans. Oh, they all died. That was a lucky bomb. Yeah, I'll take projectiles. That worked for us well before. Okay, totems. I assume it is actually just the same mission setup. Which is fine, it's a demo, right? That's what I would expect. I have to go out this way. Oh wait, no, I can go this way, yeah. Just gotta find my way up. Sure, we'll taking the big upgrades. That storm, I think it's quite a large area now. Okay, so the next one should be up top here, I think. 0 in each corner. Yeah. Convenient bomb. Oh. So bad at using this dash. Alright, now we just gotta live for a minute. See, our last build was probably better. Because if I recall, when we chose the class, we had specific buffs for fire, I think, right? Here we are with only one fire spell. So that probably doesn't help us very much. But we didn't get given any fire spells. I guess I could have made a liberal use of the rerolls, maybe. Yeah, there we go. Woo. I like more ability haste for that storm. Where are we at? Over here. Sure, keep upgrading the chain lightning. Do we upgrade the air effect even more? No, it's the chain lightning. Oh, this is different. This was totems before, now it's elites. 12? 12. Jeez. I guess we have quite a while. And they're probably going to spawn a lot more, huh? So I guess that's fine. Oh, bomb. But yeah, we were considering what elements there might be. What do you think does bleed? Bleed, if I'm thinking like Guild Wars, it could be Earth. It's the elemental theme. Could be something more obscure, like, I don't know, glass. We have glass be bleed. Earth is kind of one of the traditional elements we're missing in this demo. So I assume that's at least one of them. Two left. We got two here. We can try and kill. Come on, kill this last one. There we go. Yeah, do that one. Break. There we go. Ten seconds. There we go. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Alright, 5. Last one. Let's see if we can get a cool upgrade for one of our spells. Because I think we've maxed out... Oh, I was hoping it'd tell us. I know we've maxed out at least one spell. So maybe we can try and get an upgrade. Once we have like 2 upgraded, maybe we'll spend all our rerolls. Jeez. bats. Ugh. Oh, we're gonna die. Oh. Man, that dash is a lot harder. A lot harder. But that's okay. Presumably this is another meta progression, because it's been counting up each time. Not sure about the paw print, but... Oh, we didn't even put these on. Whoops. Whoops. Yeah. 25% fire damage. Well, this one's move speed. Sorry, you can't see. Let me move out the way. So these are the bonuses for each of the classes. So lightning's doing lightning damage. Knock, whatever that is again. Move speed, shock power. It's gotta be a dot, right? Yeah, fire's damage, ignite chances, AoE. They get just general buffs to AoE. So maybe we should have been focused on that. Pick up the big AoE spells rather than the projectiles, maybe. I do like the art though. Cool art. Very pretty. I guess that can do us. We've essentially done the demo, right? It is a shorter one, this one. But yeah, I actually really like this. A lot of it is going to be subjective, I'm going to admit. Because, like I said, I am biased towards, sort of games where I can feel like a wizard. I get to feel like a cool caster. Because that's the stuff I really enjoy. I think this game pretty close. All the different spells and getting to weave them, that felt pretty cool. Obviously my personal tastes, I'd want it slightly more impactful. However, the stuff for my personal taste doesn't really work for Bullet Heavens. Not really. But that even being said, despite that, I still liked what we got here. And obviously the demo is quite reduced, which we knew going in. It is a smaller demo. We got to see just how small, but, we got to see... we got to play the game a fair bit, get to understand how the game systems work. I do like augmenting the spells in a very clean way, sort of visually. I quite like that. The small UI things I complained about, I just want those maybe a little tweaked. But, that's me personally. Maybe other people don't have that, sort of same complaint that I do. Okay. So I just went to look up the wiki. I found a sort of a guide on Steam. Because weirdly this conflicts with a wiki I found online. I'm not sure, maybe that's an old version. But I've at least found the new version. To run you through what we can expect in the full game. Let me put it on here for you. Okay, so again, I've got this guide here, courtesy of, we've got Karsten here on Steam. I'm I'm not going to go through a ton of it, but we'll go through sort of thematically what we can do, because I think that will interest me personally as to, you know, I guess you would call it the power fantasy, right? Feeling you would get. So we've got Leo, who we did see. Obviously fire spells. The Pyromancer starts with him. There are what looks to be 5 spells. The Rolling Magma Ball, which we saw. Fireball was the starter we saw. Firestorm we saw. It looks like these are the super versions. So like we did with Spark, where it did that massive circle. It did all of them? Oh wow, okay. All of them have like, I don't know, 3 or 4 super versions. So that's cool. What do we got? We got Firestorm, which we saw. Heat Beam. We didn't see that one. Projectile that fights, shoots beams. So they're variant of, I guess, the Chain Lightning. Lava Rift. Lava Rift's sort of the skill I would expect to see. Holocure had one. So we got Aquarius. Obviously we saw this one. This was our Frost one. Frostball. The Aquanova we saw. Culling Shot we saw. Ice Storm we saw. Oh wait, no. We didn't see Ice Storm. So those are the fire skills. So it does say Cryomancer. So, yeah, we were... Oop. Cryomancer starts with this. So that's one class. So that's Aquarius. Ursa Major. So this one we have in the demo. Electromancer. And we got the Random Lightning we saw. Spark was the one we started with. Chain Lightning we saw. Thunderhammer. Cool. I guess that would be the, like, big pierce projectile attack. Oh no. Okay. The super augments are very cool. Okay. Storm Orb. We saw some orb attacks. Of course, that one's different. So into new stuff. Gemini. Because again, constellations, right? Multi-elements that do fire, ice, and lightning. As well as burn, chill, and shock. Oh, okay. So it's a dual tri-element. The Hunter. So there's another class. It's not an element. So we were wrong there, but Hunter starts with it. So we got just a magic bolt. Does all the damage types. Interlace shots, 2 projectiles that pierce. Explodes on walls. That sounds kind of cool. Contagious Spread. A debuff that spreads on kills. Ooh. Holocure had one of these. I think Callie had it. I don't think it was quite a debuff, but it was the exploding on kill thing. That one's cool. I like that. Black Hole. Okay. Interesting that that's like a tri-element spell. Then we've got Libra. No characters start with Libra currently. Skills themed on Judgment of the Heavens. So like a... I don't know, Holy, I guess is kind of a good idea. Cleansing Fire deals damage based on player HP. Interesting. Holy Ground generates a static zone. Cross Judgment. 4 projectiles in a cross pattern. Pierce and bounce. That sounds quite powerful. Sword Fall. So like a sword storm. Sure. Lyra. Music themed. Again, no classes start with Lyra. Generates growing fire waves in sequence of 3. Interesting. What is a lot going on with the augments for that one. Staccato volley fires cold projectiles. So it's all kind of different elements. Generates bells that do stuff when you damage, and buff when you pick up. That's kind of cool. I like that. Sagittarius. Dancer. So there's another class. Weapon theme skills. Physical or fire damage. Bleed or ignite. Well, it wasn't earth. It's just physical. Chakrams that return. Explosive mines. Whirling knives. Run a circle around you. Okay. Cluster grenades. I'll admit, that's not one I was expecting to see. That's funny. Oh, that's the author. Okay. Interesting. So we were wrong in our predictions. I kind of like the sound of Gemini. I think that might be one I'd want to play. Hunter. Depends if they look like a wizard. They have to look like a wizard. Otherwise, we'll have to wait for that constellation. So that sort of gives you an idea of what you can expect to see. So yeah, this was a bit of a shorter one by the nature of the demo we played today, but I really like this. I am shocked how well it ran. Now, admittedly, we'll put an asterisk there because we've already encountered one game where the recording had issues, and I wonder if that was a sign of lag. I doubt that's going to be the case this time, because this was incredibly smooth. Like even just running around, small animation. I don't know. I find it all very satisfying personally, and I do think I will be picking this game up. It's only $10. I think this interests me enough. I quite like this. I don't really have much else to gush. You saw everything I saw, right? Yeah. I think that's about all I can show you. I will say, as much as this one I think showed off everything I think you need to see to know if you like this, I would still say play the demo. If only so you can feel how the character, sort of feels controlling it. Like I said, I think it's very satisfying. I like how smooth it is. I like the art style. They're like, sort of cutesy, not quite low poly, not like super low poly. But sort of like the cute, sort of minimalist art style. The lighting is super nice. I just think it's a very pretty game. Just on its own. I'm quite impressed. I'm impressed for a smaller game. Indie game running this well. Because I think it's indie. Yes. Yes. Developer and publisher, this is the only thing they have. Yeah, so definitely give it a try if you like this genre, or maybe this particular game interests you to try the genre. I think this is a solid one to try. Because, I mean, it was pretty and colorful. That's good enough. It's nice to look at. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm distracted looking at the Steam page because I'm looking at some of the other spell effects. Hang on, let me show you. We want to do the demo, the trailer. I'll show you this one here. There's a bouncing... Yeah, these projectiles. I like those. I think that might be the cross thing we read about. Those look very satisfying. Yeah, I like how those bounce. Anyway, I'm a sucker for cool projectiles. I think I've laid out my my bias for these sorts of things over the course of this. But yeah, that's enough yapping. That was kind of rambly at the end there. So thank you very much for watching. Please check out the game, try the demo, and I hope you will come back, stick around for some other games we do on What's Next. I will give you a hint at what's next. We are doing... I don't know if it has a genre. Let me go look at the Steam page. What does it say is the genre? Simulation? Okay. Yeah. I guess it's like a simulation game. We're gonna try a simulation game. Because, from what I saw of the trailer, it is very close to a game I actually want to make. So it will prove interesting for my research part for myself. So, if that intrigues you enough, look forward to that, because that's next. That is the next demo we'll be trying. So thank you very much for watching, and have a wonderful day. Goodbye!